WHDD presents Susan Says.
Well, it's been a crazy few weeks and only getting crazier from major to minor. On the minor scale, the New York Post reports a moron who broke the Guinness World Record when he took 92 hits in the face with a wet sponge. Yeah, they count those things. Go Guinness World Records. Now to the larger moron, deranged Donnie. He's close to total treason. Aside from refusing to wear a mask, which is killing Americans, he actually ignored intelligence. Well, no wonder, since he has none. Intelligence reports that Russia, his buddy, was paying the Taliban to target American soldiers. If this doesn't do him in, I don't know what would. I guess we're going back to him shooting someone on Fifth Avenue. Oh, which he will now because they are painting in the front of Trump Towers, Black Lives Matter. Ooh, I can't wait. A news report says his calls to foreign leaders were so scary. Well, now I can't sleep. I'm going to quote from Carl Bernstein. Two sources compared many of the president's conversations with foreign leaders to his quote-unquote press briefings on the coronavirus pandemic. Free form, fact deficient, stream of consciousness, rambling, full of fantasy, off-the-wall pronouncements, based on his intuitions, his guesswork, the opinions of Fox News hosts, and social media misinformation. Yeah, that's when he's talking to foreign leaders. And he was often caught off guard and lacked sufficient knowledge to engage on equal terms in nuanced policy discussions with Turkey's Erdogan. Erdogan took him to the cleaners, said one of the sources. Everything was always personalized, everybody doing terrible things to rip us off, which meant ripping me, Trump. He couldn't or wouldn't see the focus on the larger picture, said a U.S. official. God help us. More shootings in New York. Doubled last year. Less police? No, I don't think so. Reconstructing, reinventing, changing their duties, changing their training. Yeah, as Governor Cuomo says, that would work. I personally want Val Demings as Biden VP. I love her. During the impeachment, she was tough. She's a law enforcement expert, which we need. Kamala can be AG and Adam Schiff for the Supreme Court. Yeah, those are my choices. Although Tammy Duckworth, a wounded vet and part Asian senator, is outstanding too. Maybe she could straighten out the VA. It sure needs it. And now an 80% rise in the virus the last 2 weeks. Yeah, because those certain states went wild with the program the first time around. Yeah, this is the first time around, folks. This is still the first wave, you idiots. So go on partying, beach it up, then you'll see what the hell is wrong with you people. Trevor Noah on The Late Show put together a mashup of deranged Donnie's total inability to say a clear, meaningful sentence. It does show mental deterioration. Doctors have called it. And yet, you know who projects this on Biden for a few mistakes? No. Questions are being raised. Would you accept a resignation from hashtag 45-ish and a pardon just to go away? No. I want full punishment, banishment, any other meant that puts him out of commission with his Roy Cohn bar, and maybe a few more arrests for family fraud. That's what I want.
Susan Silver was one of the original writers of such TV classics as The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Maude and Bob Newhart. She lectures and teaches sitcom writing and had a column on the New York Social Diary called The Search for Mr. Adequate. She hasn't found him yet. Appearing on TV and radio often, she expresses her views on life and opinions on everything.